Yeah, man. Power 105.1 famous DJ Clue Desert Storm, the boy Ferg in the building, Harlem's own.
Yeah, you already know what it is, man.
What's up, man? What's going? Yo, man, you been gone for a little while when it comes to music, huh?
I thought I was dead.
Yeah,
I thought I was dead.
my man Ferg was busy spending all that guala, that money on.
I'm trying to spend some of your bread.
Nah, I'm trying.
That Cuban link is crazy. What you got? White gold, rose
man,
gold.
Here he go, man. I just want
that
a loan, man.
Like that look like a candy cane.
Yo, T, where you at? Bring the duffel bag, T. You know what I mean? So what's up, man? You got the new project out, right?
Yeah, man. I'm excited, man. It's been a long time coming.
Now, explain the title to me and give me, like, you know what I'm saying?
The synopsis?
Yeah.
So Darold is my name. Like, we knew Ferg, ASAP Ferg, Trap Lord, all of these guys. And, like, you know, when you revamping and when it's a new era, it's time for you to show a new part of yourself and you change your name. So that's what I did here. Like, I'm giving you Daryl because you already know the other parts of me, which all of those do come from Daryl. They derivative of Daryl. So, you know, I'm giving you a part that you've never seen before. I'm giving you the man behind the man. That's
dope, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know it didn't take you 4 years to put this project together. How long it took you to put this project together?
Like it didn't take me 4 years to put this project together, but it was definitely a super long. I wouldn't say long process. It was a process. Like when we think about Biggie and Jay and all of the greats back in the days, even Kendrick took 5 years to come with Mr. Morale, and sometimes it takes that long for you to figure out what you want to say, how you want to say it, what you need to say. Sometimes it's too much noise, so we step back and we don't want to say nothing. And that's what it kind of was for me. It was like figuring out what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it, figuring out purpose. Because it's like we could just keep dropping bangers all day. That's what I do. That's what y'all know me to do. But I'm an artist. So like I want to shape and mold the world into how I see it. I want to paint the colors that I see. So I had something to say. I figured out my purpose. And it just took that long. But during the pandemic, I was working on an album with Pharrell.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we have an album together. Yeah.
When that's dropping?
He produced the whole album. I'm not sure exactly when that's dropping, but it's done.
Okay.
We released 2 of the songs already. It was Green Juice and another song called Paper Plates. We released that on Nigo's album. But I really had something to say. So I was like, yo, I gotta, this is here. I need to create in my truth and like what I'm feeling in the moment. Because that always works for me. Like whenever I'm creating in the moment and how I'm feeling, it always reflects that way.
So how'd you deal with, in that whole time period, all these artists calling you for features and hop on this record? And in your mind, I already know how artists works. In your mind, you're like, yo, I can't drop this yet because I'm working on my craft and I don't want to confuse people.
Yo, to be honest, it wasn't like that.
Like, word?
Nah, not at all. Like, during the pandemic, first of all, that shit was quiet. Like,
facts.
It was like, me and Meek and PJ Kev, shout out to those guys. We was on Zoom calls trying to figure out what we was gonna do. Like, yo,
right,
what we gonna do? I'm like, yo, shit. Like, I'm an artist.
Was you on Clubhouse?
Nah, I never really got. I'm not the type of dude that like want to be somewhere and just talk about my business all day.
Right.
Like, and I don't even really bother I don't want to hear about gossip. So, I was watching like the Jordan documentary, Tiger King, reading. I was painting.
Oh, nice.
Getting back into my designing bag. I was just really picking up things that Daryl type things that I forgot being Ferg, ASAP Ferg, and just kind of getting back to myself, my roots. I grew up like silk screening with my pops, doing like making the band shirts.
And you got the whole line getting ready to come out, right?
Well, yeah, the whole line is it dropped. We already did like one release with Awake. I re-released my father's brand. Well, re-dropped my father's brand, Ferg Apparel.
Dope.
He started it in 1994. So bringing it back, that uptown flavor, I feel like the game is the game and the people, I feel like, want the nuances of things we love. So, when we go shopping at vintage stores, they want clothes that have character in it. Like, them clothes been worn before. You paying like $1,000 for a Janet Jackson shirt because it's just like you can't get that shirt nowhere else. It has a story. It was probably a tour. It has a lineage, a part of that. So that's what I want to do. Like I want to bring back like original pieces that my father had and reproduce it and create from his vein, do what I think he would want me to do. And like the way I look at like Ferg Apparel is the way I look at like my, Tiffany's or Ford or Levi's. They pass along their companies down to their kids to run, or the Hiltons.
Right.
They passed it down to Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton. So I look at it the same way as like my father paved the way, and I was like kind of like running away from it all of this time, adding on to my names, really trying to figure out my way. Like I'm the Trap Lord, I'm the Hood Pope, I'm the this, I'm the that. Well, really, I'm Ferg. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'm Ferg, and I'm happy about this name, which was given to me from my father, which I'm also named Darold after my father. So it's a homecoming. It's championing my family. It's championing everything that my father have paid for me to do. Now,
the legendary Dabad Danis, he has something to do with this whole situation?
Yeah, so when you get a chance, because I know you probably busy, but when you get a chance, you got to listen to this project. This is my best work. That's
a big statement.
Yeah, it's my best work.
That's dope.
My best work. Like, Dapper Dan is doing like the ins and outs, the outros and the intros. He's like the guru that's talking. You the grandma that's in the Matrix that like told Neo he's the one?
Yes, sir.
Like that's who he is. Like he's like just talking me through the vibes.
We're going to need some hoodies for the summer with that Ferg logo, and that Ferg logo is hard. Pause. That's one of the hardest logos out. I ain't saying that because you here.
Nah,
I was thinking that before when I seen it. I was like, that logo is lit.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that's, this shit tatted on me. This shit tatted on my aunt. This shit tatted on all the family members.
Oh, word?
Show me a tat on your head. This is my cousin Hunt.
Oh, word?
This T Ferg son. Come here. He ain't got a haircut. He on his Earl time. He got the tat right here on his head.
Oh, wow.
This is lit. Yeah, this is the
family. Movement. It's a family movement.
Family, yes.
That's
and
dope.
We welcome other people into the family. Like, come be a part of the Ferg family.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Now, how was it working with Jaylen, man?
Man, that was amazing. Jaylen is my man, 100 grand.
You went to some Celtic games?
Yeah, hell yeah, mad Celtic games. What, you gonna judge me because of that?
You all from New York, so you know what I mean? You going to Celtics games.
We gotta be a New York representative everywhere though.
Yeah, you trying to finesse me right now. That's the Harlem in you.
I'm a New York nigga in the building.
Okay.
Nah, but Jaylen is super dope. I met Jaylen in Paris at the Valentino fashion show.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I felt like he was a super genuine dude. He came up to me. He was like, "Yo, do you mind if I get a picture?" Like, and you know how motherfuckers be acting weird, like, "Yo, I ain't on no fan shit. I ain't trying to be." Yeah. It was none of that with him. He was just like super honest and just, and I remember how we got cool. I was in Miami and we wound up being in the same hotel and I needed a haircut bad. And my uncle was like, Jaylen upstairs, he got the barber upstairs. And I'm like, word?
You hit him up?
I'm like, yeah. I was like, yo, you think your barber could cut me? So I wound up going up to his room, got a cut. We was just chopping it up the whole time, wound up clicking crazy. And then we just chopped it up, pulled up on him at his birthday, blessed him with the Ferg chain, green and white, got his number in the back.
That's fire.
And then, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's Ferg family. And then what happened next? He threw me a party during the pandemic.
Oh, word?
Yeah, gifted me like a 3-wheeler, what's one of them, T-Rexes.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and some diamond Cardis. So we was like, cause his birthday is on the 24th, mine is on the 20th. So we just like.
Yeah, it was connected.
Yeah, connected. And then the way the song happened was, we was just at dinner. He just kept he just kept trying to battle me.
You knew he rapped though?
Yeah, I knew he was like doing a little something. I remember he rapped on like a 50 Cent beat or something like that.
Okay.
And then when I first met him, he's like, yeah, I like to hang out. I like to book the studios, hang out a little bit. And I'm like, you want some rapping shit? You want some Kobe shit? And then, yeah, we wound up like just going to the studio, doing a song, and he wanted to go like an extra day, like to get his shit all like perfect. That's how I know you a champion, because you want to be a champion at everything. You don't want to just be a champion at basketball. You want to like really get this rapping shit together.
Perfectionist.
Then he paid like damn near $200,000 for a video. I had to go to Vegas. We shot the video. I'm like, yo, dog, I'm tired right now. He like, let's just get 3 more shots, Ferg. I'm like,
man.
All right, cool. We got it done.
That's dope, man. So like, when you in the studio with him, do you tell him if something ain't right? Like, do you tell him like, nah, you gotta do that again?
Oh, facts, definitely. I got a video that I had on my Instagram where like it was a video of us making a song, and I was telling him something about nuances, like, yo, don't try to perfect it too much, because some of the slang and all of that gonna go. Like, you trying to perfect it, like sometimes when you say it the first time, that's the swag.
For sure.
Like I told him we making grandma's shrimp and grits. We ain't making McDonald's. I said something to that point. He's like, nah, I feel you. But I'll let him do his thing, but he'll overthink it and try to like do too much. And I'm like, yo, you ain't even gotta do that much. Like, that shit was swaggy.
One thing about you, man, and being in the studio with you, man, like, you don't have no chill when it comes to y'all fuck with that, like, yo, is what you think, like, yo, like you don't have no ego, so like that right there just tells me a lot about you, man. Like, you know what I mean? As far as trying to get your shit together and get your shit right, it tells me a lot about you, man. Because like a lot of people be like, nah, I got this, so chill.
Yeah. I mean, there's a time for everything. Like, I feel like as an artist, you have to know where to steer it, but you also have to know like when to just listen. And for the most part, there's some times where like I go to the studio and we just sitting down and just talking for days. And that's a part of the process too. Like, it's just like good ass conversations. And then, like, for instance, I went for a law. When I made a law, I did a whole study like for this album. Like, I fasted. I did like I read the Artist Way book. I had to meet up with 4 people to get advice. One of them was Kanye, one of them was Jay, one of them was Bugs, and one of them was Sycamore.
Who would you think gave you the best advice?
I wouldn't say the best, because it was all useful advice.
Okay.
Jay told me, I understand where you at right now. I played him all my music. We had Ace of Spades. We sat down in a small office at Rock in LA, and he's just like, yo, we played all of the music. He was like, you're where I'm at. You're where I was at when I made Beach Chair. Like, you creating the hook for everybody, but you want to get your shit off. Like, he's like, you're the anthem man, so you gotta provide the anthems. That's what he told me. Like, you gotta make the anthems because that's what you do, but like at the same time, get your shit off. So that was helpful, and just hearing it from him, like a person that been through trials and tribulations in his business, could lose motivation, lose the love for the art, or just trying to grow, and just trying to grow into the person, his higher self, so he can evolve the music and the art. That's where I was at. So I took that as great advice from him. Kanye, I played him everything. And we went to his atelier across the street where he make his shoes and all of that shit. I remember seeing like a Michael Jackson style jacket. It was a beret coat. It was a real small coat. And I'm like, yo, that's you about to do some like Michael Jackson type shit? And he's like, nah, that is Michael Jackson jacket. And I'm like, word? I'm like, so I walk up to the jacket and I'm like, yo, but why so small? He was this skinny when he died? And he was like, nah, I got to resize for North. And I'm like, nah, this dude is different. So I open the jacket, I see Michael Jackson with Elizabeth Taylor on one side. And on the other side, I see a picture of Michael Jackson wearing the same coat with Madonna.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we'll go get the inspiration. He's showing me shit. He got like a whole garden, like a garden of Eden of like fruits and vegetables, and he got like 4 assistants on staff. And he's like, yo, I want this shit all to be and color gradient. Like I want that shit to go from green to orange to da 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 da. And he said, I don't want no bowls or forks or nothing, no spoons. I want you to be able to eat things with your hand like you in a garden, and it's all like creates the salad.
He's one of those minds that
Yeah,
you know why he's where he's at, because he think different than anybody else.
And that's the thing, like that's why I study these guys. Like, I stand on the shoulders of giants. There's no reason why I shouldn't be where they are or even past that, because I have you to look at. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching Fade to Black. I'm watching like the movement. I watch your career. I'm still listening to Clue tapes on Apple. You know what I'm saying? Like early, Jada Kiss rapping on Mary J's
It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe.
Step up to this. You sipping red, zip it down. Step up to Chris, the kook, the nice green, the chain, that ice cream girlfriend. You even scoop like ice
cream. People don't respect.
Your ass is fat, your frame is little. Got the door knockers on with your name in the middle.
People don't respect those type of songs. Like, if I tell a story of how long it took me to get that verse done, like I flew out 2 times to get that verse done.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Flew out 2 times?
I flew out 2 times. Damn. Second time I flew out.
You was going hard.
Pause, yeah. And then just getting me and Mary was in the studio for a week.
And then that was the
getting her part done.
Was the Solar Soul reference that she did. Yeah, and I got Solar Soul on my album.
Oh, that's lit. Mm-hmm. Word.
The first song, I went to Jazzy B's house in London because I recorded most of my album in London. And I was staying at a hotel, and I was trying to get in touch with him. I finally got his information, I think from Salon Remy, gave it to me. And his crib wound up being 5 minutes away from my hotel.
That's lit.
So I hopped in an Uber, and that joint was a 5-minute drive.
That's destiny right there, man.
This whole album was like that. Like, nobody is on this album that I can't call and get on the phone. You feel me?
That's dope.
So like everything happened like just organically. We had dinner with his wife, a good West Indian meal, and then we went into the studio, and he was just playing me like a bunch of like songs and stuff that he had stashed from like 1994. So he gave me like vocals to chop. And then I took the vocals and took it to MC Vert, who did the I Just Wanna Rock joint for Uzi. And I'm like, yo, I want to do a Jersey Club joint, but sample the vocals from Solar Soul with this original vocals that we never heard.
That's
we never
crazy.
Heard the song was on.
That's crazy.
You feel me? Then I'm going to put like Bloody Osiris, who's the fashion icon.
I already know Bloody.
Coming out of Harlem, with DD Osama, which is like a young drill artist from my neighborhood.
Right.
DD is from my neighborhood. And that was the most important thing, was like making sure that I work with people that was locally around me.
Right.
I had to chase DD down. Like, I don't have to do that, but it was for the vision. Like, I'm like, nah, I need this to be like a Harlem song.
Right.
And then I got like Harlem alumni who used to be the boys choir of Harlem to do the hook. You know what I'm saying? And then it just all came together. So now when you listen to that song, it's like a gospel / drill / Jersey Club record. It's just so many different transitions in that song. And I was just thinking about like Kanye, when he elevated Lex Luger's beat for Ham. He took like what Lex Luger was doing with Rick Ross and Waka Flocka, and he added the strings and the opera and the orchestra and all of that shit. And him and Jay-Z was going crazy on it. That's what I wanted to do with like, these guys. I wanted to give them some soul by giving them Solar Soul samples to chop, and like add the opera singer on top of the vocals with like the big orchestral sounds.
Yeah, and then you got like Future on the album. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you like? I feel like it's different vibes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So when you go in to put somebody on a song,
yeah,
how do you come up with the formula?
When I go to pick somebody on a song.
Do you already hit them on it?
Yeah, I hit them on it. Like,
okay.
I finished the song before I even reach out for features, because we don't know like how long we're gonna be waiting for features and all of that. We don't know how long we're gonna be. We don't know how long we're gonna be waiting for features. So I just try to like finish all of the songs, and then I go reach out and show them the vision, show them how I hit them on it. Yo, do this hook.
That's important.
That type of stuff. Yeah, so I already like laid a foundation basically.
What's your favorite song on the project, man?
I don't have one, but I wanted to say this. When I was making this album, I was looking at Belly, and I was like, the storyline of Belly is like the trials and tribulations of Tommy Buns, and then you had like Nas, who was sincere, and like, you know, it was like the good guy that was trying to make it out of the game. He was fighting the evils, basically demons and all of that stuff. And then at the end, it was like the preacher trying to like, you know, get Tommy out of the game and like do right or whatever the case may be. It's a very similar story. It's like good against evil, like every story ever made, every movie ever made.
For sure.
So when I created this album, I created it like a movie. And when I created the songs, it was basically the soundtrack to the movie or the scoring of the movie. So yeah, that's basically
lit.
what it
I like
is.
that.
And then like when you say like, what's my favorite song? It's hard to choose one because I listen to it. I do have like different songs for different days, but the album is designed to listen to it straight through.
Right.
First, because then you'll understand the weaving of the story and how it goes. Because it's like light work, because I'm a light worker. That's the first song. I'm here to shed light amongst the dark. And then you have Thought I Was Dead, because I was gone for 4 years. And then you have Alive Unhappy. It's like, oh, I ain't dead, I'm alive, but I'm unhappy. Why am I unhappy? I'm unhappy because of the allure. The allure of what? The game. And with allure, you find demons. All right, demons, and then with demons, shit get messy. And then messy,
that's lit.
It goes into, then we go into the joint with Coco Jones. That's French Tips.
Right.
That's the R&B joint for the girls. And then it goes into, I'm still unhappy because of my dead homies. And then from dead homies, it goes into casting spells. It goes into Pool, which is a strong Y. And it goes into Chosen with Mary. And then it goes into Darold, the self-titled joint. So I created those titles and designed them for you to be able to read them all the way down and basically get a summary of what the album is about.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I got an idea for a t-shirt for that, so I'm gonna let you know what it is.
Oh, please do.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
I'll
lit.
give you a little 1%.
Yo, man, the album Darold is out right now. Darold Ferg.
Well, you know, like my family name is Ferg, my father's side. But since I'm being transparent, my name is Darold Brown Ferguson. So I'm a Brown, part West Indian. My on the West Indian side.
What part of West Indian?
Trinidadian.
Oh, Trini, okay.
Yeah. So that's my Trinidadian side, but Ferguson is the down south side. Yeah.
Oh, lit.
Exactly.
All right, man. Congratulations, man. You got the project out right now. We're gonna make sure you definitely tune in, and I'm gonna make sure I make time and listen to the whole thing all the way through, so I can get the vision.
Yeah. Like do it like when you cleaning your house.
Listen.
I don't know. You get money.
I like to ride in the car.
Oh yeah, ride in the car is perfect.
And just ride out.
Yeah,
long
out.
trip.
Yeah.
Ride, like,
what you driving right now?
I mean, I got a couple of joints, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my bad.
I got the Flying Spur, the Range.
The Range. I love listening to it. I just brought a Range. I love listening to it in the Range.
Love that.
The speakers is crazy.
For sure.
You don't got it to where it's like when you press the brakes, like it be messing with the music, right?
Nah.
All right, cool. Yeah.
And vibed out.
For sure.
Then I got the little electric bins, you know what I'm saying? So like just
you get money. I don't even know why I told you to do it while you cleaning, because you probably ain't cleaning your house yourself. You got people that do that type of stuff.
I need to get focused on that though. I'm not gonna lie, because you know how we do. We buy clothes and sneakers and it just keeps piling up until you give it away. Yeah, man. Yo, man, God, thank you for coming through. Of course, man. Make sure, like I said, y'all get the album Darold / Ferg, and the clothing line. He got some vibes.
Yeah, Ferg Apparel.
And you know he got Dabad Dan on speed dial.
Come on,
all right. Now. You know what it is, man. It's Power 105.1. Delta ClueRadio. Keep locked right here, y'all.